What is up, everyone? Circon here. And turns out, hell is frozen over, pigs are flying, and heavy tanks are getting buffed. The IS-4 is getting buffed. Let's see. The E-100 is getting buffed. The E-5 is getting buffed. T-42, M103. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. The Tiger 2, Tiger 1, E-75. KB3, KB4, and even the SD1? Baby. Whoa. Let's get into it, boys. So, they say about a month ago, the outcome from this test, general changes. Back then, we also mentioned adjustment to certain vehicles, which was postponed for trying the sweeping changes to the balance. Now the time has come to tell you all about our plans for these specific tanks. The tables touch upon 3 top-tier vehicles, the IS-4, E-100, and E-5. Every one of them has their own playstyle and role, and the projected changes are to further enhance and flaunt their uniqueness. Wow. So, let's see, the high-tier tanks are reviewed. Just to give 4, King Tiger, T-42, take a closer look. Okay, let's get into it, boys. IS-4. So, sharing close combat, break defensive lines, blah, 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 blah. Less powerful guns will now have problems penetrating the IS-4 head-on, and tank survivability in random battles will improve. At the same time, we made the gunplay more pleasant by upping the gun's stabilization and rate of fire. This will make hitting the enemy's weak spots easier at close range. Together with increased turret and halt traverse will let the IS-4 deal consistent damage when it has to maneuver to hide its own softer patches. Any opponent who dares to challenge the IS-4 in a short-range maneuverable battle will face adequate retaliation. Jesus Christ. Okay. Let's take a look at the armor, boys. This is important. So, okay. So, the driver hatch is 289 now. That's 36 more armor. The turret, oh my god. So, the roof is like crazy now. There's no longer a weak spot, basically. Lower plate unchanged though. That's interesting. And the upper distal part here went to 317. Ooh. Third ring just removed. Just removed. How's that? No longer has a third ring. All right. That's quite interesting. So the turret, this, I definitely knew was going to happen at some point, right? But even this got buffed. Low plate. I think that looks interesting. We're going to have to play it, of course. Let's see. Stabilization is a lot better. Turret is a lot better. Aim time for 2.9 to 2.5. Jesus. The reloads went down by 1.5 seconds. Turret first from 22 to 25. Traverse on the tank from 26 to 30. Then all the armor buffs, of course. Oh, they even buffed the 122 mil gun with the 175 pen at tier 10. The special armor piercing composite rigid shell with 217 pen will be replaced with a high explosive anti-tank shell with 270 pen. Okay, but this is the stock gun, basically. They buffed that. So the other gun did get buffed, but not in pen and stuff. So that is what that is. All right. Oh, I mean, that looks pretty good. And not like... I like that they removed the roof and kept the lower plate. Yeah. I don't know. Like, first glance, seems to be a decent buff. SD1. Let's see. Reload from 13.3 to 12 second base. Got accuracy changed. Wait, it got more derpy. What? And then the D25 gun again. So that's the same as what we just talked about. It's like the stock gun, basically. And improved gun stabilization. Weird that they did something with accuracy, though. But I guess they make it a little bit more of a close-range brawler that shoots faster. Could probably work out. I personally think the SD1 was pretty damn good. Just, like always, was always pretty solid. Now, the KV4, that definitely needs a buffer too, right? Let's see. So this is the 122 mil gun that we just talked about like 3 times. Slight buffs, nothing crazy. And this is the top gun, the ZIS-24. So we went from a 2.3 to 9-second reload. The aim time from 2.9 to 2.3, that is super nice. Accuracy to 36 is super nice. And then improved gun stabilization and gun mantlet armor. That's all really good. It seems that the KV-4 does keep the weak spot and it doesn't get armor buffs though. So that's interesting. But the gun, these are pretty nice buffs. I'm not gonna lie. Especially the aim time one is really nice. It means that you are spending less time standing still and aiming, which allows you to move more, which allows you to dodge more shells, basically. But I'm not sure if this is enough, but it's decent. And gun mantlet armor is good. And to be honest, I kind of like that they keep the turret weak spot like on top there. KV-3 even got changed. So this is still the same gun. It got slightly more accurate. And the aim time, a little bit of a buff there, 3.4 to 3.1. And it also got mantlet armor. So that's really good. Alright, interesting. I'm not sure if this is enough to really save the KV-4 and KV-3. The SD1 is like a literal rebalance. It got even a tiny bit nerfed. Tiny bit. But, I mean, the reload is pretty big difference, I gotta say. 1.3 seconds. That's pretty decent. And I like what they did to the IS-4. Looks okay so far. Alright, the E-100. The German Giants. I'm really curious about this one. So, what do we got? The strip on top of the turret becomes 200. So that's still a weak spot, I think. Wait, this is a weird way of putting it. They mean the strip up top, right? This is an awkward graph. The turret front, though, the flat surface went to 311. That's big. Right? That's pretty good. And then the turret ring, also 310, basically. Well, I don't even think this is a turret ring. Lower plate same, upper plate same. Interesting. Well, it's definitely better. I'm not sure if this is enough, though, making this 200 still. I feel like the turret there, that might be good enough. Like, there's still TDs that will punch through it, but yeah. That's interesting. A buff to the E-100. I can't believe it. Alright, let's see. This is the smaller gun. Change the damage from the shells from 490 to 530, whilst also giving it a 12-second reload instead of 13.3. Aim time went up to 2.5. Accuracy went from 36 to 39. Why? Slightly improved gun stabilization. Okay. This is the big gun, 15 centimeter. Aim time from 2.9 to 2.7. Okay, that's good. Improve the armor. Okay. So nothing else about the gun. That's kind of weird. In a way. I kind of wish they would buff the AP a little bit. That's... I kind of feel like the AP should get a buff in pen. Personally. Huh. I'm not sure if that's enough, boys. And I'm also really not sure about this. Having that still be really weak, but we'll have to see. I mean, I guess if you don't do this, it literally doesn't really have a weak spot anymore in the turret at all. Interesting. Alright, E-75. I think the E-75 is completely fine. So, but let's see what they do, right? So all the guns are going up in alpha. Okay. Change the total hit points. I get a little bit more health on both the turrets. Oh, it got the hull traverse nerfed. From 36 to 28 and from 39 to 30. Huh. Improve the frontal armor of the turret. That's also pretty good on E-35. Interesting. This is a pretty significant like 40 more alpha on average, and your reloads etc. are the same. It's kind of nice. I wonder how much of a DPM buff this is. Because like this gun, the L68 going to 360, that's pretty sweet, man. That's actually a really nice gun, this one. That's how I free marked it, was with this one actually. Huh. I'm not sure why they nerfed the hull though. Frontal armor of the turret is always a good thing, though. And I'm guessing that is not the top of the... Like, it's not the roof. So that'll be a little bit weak still, probably. But the turret facing, that's good. Alright, Tiger 2. 280 alpha. And the reload goes up by 1.1 seconds. And the aim time goes to 2.5. That's really nice. That's on the 88, though. And 10.5. Just a straight buff. And then the bigger one, also straight buff. Interesting. So they made the stock grind a little bit better. And you'll just be slapping people for 360 and keep the same reload and everything. That's interesting. Improve the armor. That's very ominous. What the fuck? How? Where? Because this was frontal armor of the turret. Improve the armor of the Tiger 2. Because if it keeps all the soft stats, right? If it goes just as fast as it used to, and all that, and you just get 360 instead of 320, and then you improve the armor, that Tiger 2 could actually be pretty decent. But it all depends on what the fuck this means. Interesting, interesting. All right, Tiger 1. Now, I think the Tiger 1 is in an excellent state right now. Like, it's really fucking fun. So let's see. So this is the 88. Improve gun medlet armor. That's fine. Change the gun aim time from 2.7 to 2.5. But they... Oh no! They nerfed the reload. And gave it 280 alpha. You know what? Personally, I would rather not have this. Personally. I mean, gun aim time, of course, but... I'd rather keep the 240 with 6.7. Interesting, 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 though. I mean, it kind of makes sense for the tech tree for it to slap a bit harder with longer aiming, with longer reload. But man, that 6.7 for 240 was pretty sexy. Oh, and they even changed the VKH, VK3601H. Change the accuracy for better, improve gun stabilization, change the reverse speed. Change the total hit points. Oh, to give it a bit more health. 140 more health. That's decent. At tier 6. 140 more health. 1200 health at tier 6. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so German changes. The Tiger 2 is the most exciting. And I think the E-75 with this L68 might be really banger. I'm really curious to see what the armor is, though. But overall, interesting. Interesting changes, that's for sure. Interesting changes. All right, the Americans, the E5. Oh, baby. What are they going to do to the E5? The 120 millimeter gun, reloading time from 10 seconds to 8.8. Oof. Improved stabilization, decreased gun dispersion during movement and halt reverse. Decreased gun dispersion with turret rotation. Improve the side armor in the area of front rollers. What does that mean? What does that mean? I think that's like the bathtub, the hull in the front. Other vehicles in the branch will be improved in terms of firepower and firing comfort. Okay, this is a pretty good buff. I feel like this could be pretty nice, and I like that they're not doing anything about too much about the armor. But just making a gun better. I kind of like that, personally. Alright, let's see. The M103. The 120 mil from 11.2 to 10 seconds. That's very nice base. The 105 gun. Yeah, no one really cares about this one. And then improved gun stabilization and improved turret armor. Again, I wish I could see this. Can I... Oh, wait. What if I... Can I... No. There's no pictures! God damn it. Alright, let's see. So, turret armor buff, gun stabilization buff, and a reload buff to the M103. Alright. Cool. The T-32. The 105. Oh, here we go. 208 pen. 10 more pen. Probably not enough. This should have been like 218. Probably. Reload time from 10.6 to 8.7. That's almost a 2-second. Oh, that's pretty big, man. aim time to 2.1. That's dead sexy. And then slightly more accurate gun as well. And the dispersion whilst traversing the turret. This is a pretty big buff. Like, I don't know if this pattern is enough, but these four bars are crazy. This is a really good buff. Because oof, that's really good, actually. Interesting. I think that there's going to be more changes. Like, I think the T-54 E-1 is getting changed as well, because it's going to be heavy tank in the next patch. But yeah, wow, IS-4, E-100, E5 buffs, and some of the other ones as well, like the lower tier ones. Interesting changes for sure. I'm not sure why the SD1 needed anything. IS-4 is looking pretty good. I like that they removed the roof. E-100, I mean, we can finally kind of peek with this turret. Could be interesting. I actually kind of wish that they didn't do this to the stock gun. If the stock gun became 530 with a 12-second reload with 2.3 aim time and a gun accuracy of 36, that could actually be a really fun gun. Oh, and I don't know why they haven't buffed the AP on the big gun, personally. Like a little bit, maybe. Like nothing too crazy. But overall, I think I'm pretty positive towards all of this. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. But yeah, looking good. I'm not sure if... Is this like the next patch already? Is this 1.9? Or is this... I'm not sure. I don't think this is the next patch. Or maybe it is? I'm not actually sure. Oh. Anyway, guys, exciting changes. I can't remember the last time that I really had like a long list of changes to tanks. Like, I guess the Leo 1 S3-1 meme. But yeah, this is like... I feel like I haven't done this in forever. I'm quite happy it's a thing, you know? But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you guys like little odd videos like this as well, sprinkled in between all the replays. And if you do, let me know. If you absolutely hate it, let me know as well. I love hearing the feedback. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out, boys.